What's up, peeps? Tony Baker here for another movie review. This time we're reviewing Den of Thieves, okay? Stars Gerard Butler, Pablo Schreiber, 50 Cent, and O'Shea Jackson Jr., aka Ice Cube's spitting image. It's from the writer of movies like London Is Falling and A Man Apart. Remember A Man Apart with Vin Diesel? It was like a serious little action piece directed by F. Gary Gray. Y'all remember that joint? This is his directorial debut. And first of all, they sell Den of Thieves like 50 Cent is like one of the main cats in there. Don't be fooled by that. He's kind of like sidekick McGee to Pablo's character. It's a story about a group of bank robbers, and Gerard Butler is a major crimes investigator, so, you know, they go after the major crime suspects. He's got a team of like rough around the edges cops, like they consider themselves a gang within the police force. So they rough around the edges, like dirty, grimy. It looked like all of them had STDs. Either now or like previously. Maybe they got them cleared up. Maybe some of them didn't. It looked like they only smashed strippers, but they got wives at home. That's the whole vibe the cops had. I'm not even talking about the bank robbers. And I'm a fan. I love crime thriller movies. Like crime heist joints. I'm all in every time. I'll be nervous as hell. Sometimes I'll find myself rooting for the villain. If they just like really just robbing these banks and not really hurting innocent people, I'll be like, I kind of want them to escape, I'll be honest. In the movie Heat, which is one of my favorite movies of all time, even though it's a little fat, one of the best shootout scenes in cinema, in my opinion. And I low-key wanted Robert De Niro to get the hell out. I wanted him to escape. I wanted him to escape. I don't know what it was, man. I was like, man, just turn your back on this. He just couldn't let it go. And that was the tragedy of Heat. He just couldn't let it go. And Al Pacino got his ass. So this movie's in that vein of like Heat, like, you know, it's gritty, it's R-rated, it's a bank heist, everybody's tough, everybody's edgy, he's sitting there tatted up, they work out, you know what I'm saying? They got tactical training, but at the same time, the cops are fearless. We do this, we talk like gangsters, and I liked it. I dig movies like that. I'd be like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? My penis grew as I was watching the movie. It just grew every time. I don't know what that has to do with anything, but it was manhood in there. It was manhood. Balls was just created. And you could just hear everybody in the theater, all the dudes and balls were just dropping and hitting the seats. I was like, yeah, you yours too? Yeah, we men in here. That's why all this little hair came in when I was watching that. I went in there clean shaven. And then all this came in. I was like, yeah, my hands grew. But I liked it, man. I feel like Gerard Butler, he's hit and miss on the movies, man. Like his action movies, like, you know, Olympus Has Fallen, was legit. Like, I believe Gerard in action movies. When he does romantic comedies, I never watch. Romantic comedies is like low on my must-see list. He was eating a lot in his scenes. I like that. Like the first two scenes, he was eating something every time. I like watching people eat in movies. I'm like, what you snacking on? Because food is life. I'm like, ooh, what you eat? I lose sight of the plot because I'm thinking about the food every time. And then Pablo, you know, he was the head of the bank crew. So 50 Cent is not the head of the bank crew. Don't be fooled, because they got 50 Cent all prominent on the poster because I guess he's a bigger name than Pablo. And then O'Shea Jackson Jr. is part of the bank crew as well. I liked him, man. I think Ice Cube's son has real potential in these acting streets. I felt like he did great in Straight Outta Compton. Yeah, that was his film debut in Straight Outta Compton. Not only did he look like Cube, but I felt like I was watching Cube. I was like, yo, this is really him. I feel like Ice Cube had that son by itself, asexually. Like, I feel like Ice Cube put his semen sample in a cup and just like, all right, cook this up. I feel like the mom wasn't anywhere in the picture. Because he looks just like Ice Cube, like literally just like Ice Cube. You give him a curl right now, I'll be like America's Most Wanted right here. They walk the same. They got the same walk. Like when I look at my sons, I don't see my walk. I'm like, wait, are y'all mine? Sometimes, that's what I think. People be like, Tony, your sons look just like you. I'm like, you sure? But you know, there's always that doubt. There's always that Maury doubt. Like, what if these kids ain't mine? Women, y'all lucky. You never have to think like that. But us, you gotta look dead on like it's supposed to be like, all right, I think you mine. This movie could have been flat, it could have been generic, it could have been just like a, run-of-the-mill bank heist thriller trying to beat Heat, but I was excited, and I went to the theater with the good sound, the Dolby sound, so the Shootouts was epic. I felt every bullet fired. And what does that say about me that I like a lot of gun violence in my movies? I've been thinking about that sometimes, why am I into this? I like the violence. I don't know what it is. So this movie was right up my alley. What are the takeaways from this movie? Just leave the strippers alone, y'all. Leave the strippers alone. What is it, y'all? What is it about the strippers that, guys on the edge just can't resist? They paid to make you feel good about yourself. You can't tell if it's real. Another takeaway, whenever there's a bank heist movie, they always get the lavish mask. What kind of mask are they gonna use this time? I remember the movie Point Break with Patrick Swayze and Keanu Reeves. They busted up in there. Everybody had a president mask on. In this movie, though, they had the "we not playing around, ain't no games, no flash" mask on. Just straight up, skull cap. Somebody had on a full gas mask type joint. It's serious business. We getting the job done. There's no flash here. In the movie The Town, they had the nun mask. But this one, they was like, nah, man, we going straight up. Cover our faces. That's it. Forget all that, man. Y'all want to hear the smooth jazz review of Den of Thieves. Well, here it is. Oh, yeah. I'm giving Den of Thieves 4 saxophones out of 5. I robbed banks. Ooh. Oh. I robbed banks with no mask. All right, that's my review of Den of Thieves. Let me know in the comments section what you thought about Den of Thieves. Let me know what you think about crime, heist, thriller, bank robber type movies. What do you think of Heat? I know Heat is on everybody's list because that's one of the go-to joints. And that's also my recommendation. Check out The Town with Ben Affleck. That's a movie I really enjoyed. And Heat is that's the textbook classic. Even though it shouldn't have been 3 hours, it was still amazing. But let me know what you thought in the comment section below. Don't forget to write in there, like, subscribe, and share with your peeps. And as usual, we out here.